or no one sees the game from the vantage point that you do. What impressed you most with how your team got this win tonight against the Lightning?
Yeah, I think it's a tough challenge because they're such a good team. A lot of speed and a lot of offensive skill. And, I mean, all the X's and O's, I don't really also know them. I kind of just do what I'm supposed to or try to. And I think what I saw, though, was just that whether, they scored or took a penalty, it's guys just stuck with it and just took what we can get and really committed to just playing hard. I mean, you see guys like, Rhino. I mean, guy scores like 1 million goals, but I think I've seen like 5 games this year, like eat a puck. Like, I mean, when you have guys that are your best players doing that, that speaks a lot. So.
For you, like, how does that translate when you see players like that making those sacrifices on the ice?
I think it just makes you want to play hard for them. I think I don't know, like Rhino, like I said, scores a ton of goals, and he's a tremendous talent. Like, he doesn't have to do that, but he chooses to. And I think that speaks a lot to what we have collectively in the room, is that we're willing to sacrifice individual stats or, individual performance, or maybe, the right leg hurting to, try to get the win. And I think, that's not something you just turn on come April or May. That's something that you build throughout the year, starting in, beginning of the season.
On the penalty kill, you're usually getting ready to face some shots. What was it like watching 2 goals the other way?
Yeah, I mean, the guys defended well in those situations, and like Lusty, Greer, Nosey, all those guys just worked really hard, and they get rewarded. So it's good to see.
You had a big save on point in the first period. How does that kind of set you up for success the rest of the game? You have such a big save early on in the game.
Yeah, I mean, and those guys, you make a good save, and like you saw it in the third period, like those guys are going to get sometimes too. They're tremendous players, and you really can't be comfortable. You can't ever get comfortable in the game, regardless of how much you're up by or what time it's at, just because how many offensive talents they got.
Obviously, some of your earliest NHL memories are against the Lightning in the playoffs. In addition to just being rivals, do these games mean a little bit more for you, just given where you started?
Yeah, I think it's always fun playing them. Like I said, just because they're so talented, and it's like a really good challenge, and I think that's what makes us better. But I like playing them just because they're, like I said, get some of the best players in the world in that locker room. One of the best goalies in the world too. And it's fun to go out there and just go up against them.